Join us as we discover Santa Rosalia, Mexico, a hidden gem nestled along the shores of the Sea of Cortez. It was as if we sailed back in time to a place where the spirit of the Old West meets the beauty of the Baja coast. With its charming streets, rich history, and stunning landscapes, Santa Rosalia captured our hearts from the very beginning. So sit back, relax, and get ready to explore this captivating town, where every corner tells a story and every sight leaves us in awe. Welcome to Santa Rosalia.
We are Liz and Rui, sailing on a 1982 Cal 39. Join us each week as we let go of the mussins and believe that anything can happen and anything can be. Alright, so we pulled in Santa Rosalia this morning, about 6 a.m.?
Just as the sun was coming up.
Yeah, it was perfect timing. The winds were absolutely fantastic last night. And then they just died off just enough to slow us down. So, sorry, there's a lot of traffic. Slow us down so that we could ease on in right as the sun was coming up. Then Rui took a nap.
Rui loves his naps.
Yeah, and then I worked on some video, and now we're just going to take a walk around what is supposed to be a lovely town of Santa Rosalia. So come check it out. A beautiful little park. All the flowers and everything. The trees.
Yeah, I can
Nice.
see this place very soon coming up to the standards of Zihuatanejo. There's so much construction going on. They're cleaning it up. This is going to be one hell of a spot.
Yeah, I mean, they say it's still kind of very localized? I
Traditional.
guess traditional is the term that I keep hearing about this place.
Yeah, little fishing village. It's not going to be like that pretty soon.
Yeah.
There's so much construction going on. It
A
is.
lot.
It's going to be beautiful.
But it's really nice just walking around, and the sun's out. Nice day to walk around.
It's clean. It's very clean.
For sure.
There's no garbage all over the place.
Yeah. Better than Puerto Penasco.
Yeah.
a little different. Alright, so we're walking through Santa Rosalia, and I'd heard about this place. I'd totally forgotten. But this church is actually built by the same person who built the Eiffel Tower, which is Gustav Eiffel. This church was built in 1887, and I think it's all made of steel. I have to look up the details about
Done
it.
by Eiffel it is. Yeah, you can see it's all,
Yeah.
it's all metal.
But oh yeah, look inside. It's beautiful. Look at the ceiling. It is all metal.
It is all done with metal. And it's lasted all these years. Wow. Look how beautiful
That's
it is.
pretty amazing. Wow. It's crazy to think, like, here in a small town in middle of Baja, Gustav Eiffel came here to build this church. Wow. Look at all the stained glass. So pretty.
Very nice. Okay.
We got some donuts and some cookies
And some cookies.
from a bakery that's been around since 1901. It's a long time. Must be good. pretty busy in there. It's really nice walking around this town. It's so colorful. It's so different. After being in Puerto Penasco for so long, it's nice to see there's like kind of clapboard houses and all the colors. It's really nice.
A little bit of culture.
A little bit of culture for sure. So much history in this town. Okay. Well, we found a cute little restaurant here in Santa Rosalia, and we're both starving because we haven't eaten. But this looks delicious. I'm excited to try it. This is a super cute little town.
Yeah, very nice.
Little busy town, and it's kind of it looks like a town from the Old West. It's kind of the slapboard housing, and
It's a mining town.
it's a mining town, exactly. So, but excited to grab some food and try it out. There are 3 salsas on the table. Haven't tried them. I was curious about them. I don't know. Are they all typically pretty spicy, or?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's both. The 3 of them are made of dry chili. We call it pico de pájaro.
Pico de
Pájaro, like a bird.
bird beak? Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
And this one is just the chili pepper and oil.
Uh-huh.
And this one is the same chili but with tomatoes.
Red tomatoes.
Yes. And this one is the same chili but with the ones that are little green tomatoes.
Uh-huh, okay. Like tomatillos or?
Tomatillos.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Alright, well, I guess I'll try them and see how they go. How do you normally serve them? Like, do you normally put them on your taco or in soup or anything?
You can. I like this one,
but
it's the most spicy.
Okay.
And
I'll
I
serve
put it on everything.
on everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Oops. Oh, shoot, sorry. I'm just using my finger. That one's like smoky. Oh god. There comes the chili. Yeah, that was like a smoky flavor, I guess. Alright. So that's the green, the tomatillos. This is the red tomatoes, the chili. This is not normally how people eat the salsa.
not just the salsa.
That one's like sweeter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because of the red.
The red tomato.
tomatoes.
Right. So this one's the spiciest one, you said?
Yes. It's just oil and chili.
Yeah. And you love it? You put on everything?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
But it's just a little because it's too spicy.
Try it. See how it goes. Oops. Oh.
But it's good. the taste.
It definitely has flavor. That was a little spicier than I expected. Because the other 2 weren't that spicy, but I guess it's the oil, because it's just the chilies. But yeah.
So the chili is kind of
Oh my gosh.
fried with the oil, so
Oh, right. What kind of oil?
It's-
I'm still sorry. It's just like sitting there, where the others kind of were easy, but that one's just sitting there.
it's just olive oil and
Olive
chili.
oil and chilies. Wow.
And
Yes.
you put the chili with this one. You put the chili on the pan
Okay.
and just fry it a little bit, and then
Until it kind of marinates, until it boils down basically in the oil.
so it's
Really.
like intensify the spicy of the chili.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Yeah, I love spicy things. I grew up, my dad was South African, grew up with spicy things. So I have a high tolerance, but that one still had a big kick.
But-
It's like,
I've heard that the chili in the different regions, or it's different kind of spicy.
right.
There are some chilies that burn here, and other ones burn
Right.
like here. I don't know.
Exactly, yeah. No, that one kind of burnt the tip of my mouth, the start, yeah.
Like the lips. and-
Yeah, exactly. That's why I can feel my lips burning right now. Oh my god. Well, thank you. Thank you for a lesson on so oh wow. That's good.
You're
That was
welcome.
good. Thank you so much.
And you-
It's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
This is our first stop since leaving Puerto Penasco. We're in a big town again. So
Oh, okay.
It's it's nice to be able to walk around. We just got here really early this morning, about 6 o'clock.
And how did you like the Santa Rosalia?
Well, we just started walking. We were super hungry, so we came.
Oh, you just arrived?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna walk around now, but yeah.
So I hope you
Yeah,
like it.
I like it. From what I've seen, it's very nice, very clean,
Very
beautiful.
colorful too. Yeah. It's neat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say that these kind of houses looks something like the old Western.
That's what I was saying.
That's what you
earlier.
were
I
saying.
just said that earlier. Yeah, it reminded me of like the Midwest because the
Yes.
clapboard housing and
Yeah, I've heard a lot of that.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's a mining town.
It's a mining town, right? Like just
An
like the
old
West.
town.
Yeah. Wow.
Right on.
Thank you so much. That was awesome.
You're welcome.
And your name was?
Carlos.
Carlos.
Nice to meet you. Mucho gusto.
Mucho
Liz.
gusto.
And Ruri.
Mucho gusto.
All right, Carlos.
Gracias.
Bye.
It's so cute. I love it. It's so a surprise. There was our friends on Divergent said how much they loved it here, and I didn't know what to expect because it didn't say much in the reviews for the anchorage here, and I didn't really look into the town. I just thought we were going to stop here to Provision because I knew there was a grocery store, but walking around, I'm glad we got to walk around and check it out. It's really cute.
Yeah. Nice place.
Alright, so we came back to the foundry. This is the, I guess, original foundry that was here when copper mining was pretty big here. And it's obviously in disrepair, but there's an open spot in the gate and decided to take a little walk around. It's funny, you couldn't do this in the States. It would be well fenced off, but we saw some people walking in here yesterday, so we figured we'd try. And it's huge. So impressive. What do you think that is?
See all the doors?
Yeah. It's like locker rooms or?
I guess that's where people would stay. You could sleep there, whatever.
I mean, looks pretty simple. It's just a big rock inside. So crazy.
Yeah, so you can put a piece of something on it and sleep. Get some rest for your next 24-hour shift. This is very interesting. A combination of all different kinds of builds as they expanded through time. Like, that's all built with woods. Looks like shoring to hold up, I don't know, the mountain. It's pretty weird. But definitely a lot of scrap metal. Not much to see back there.
This hole makes me double think about walking on this, so maybe I shouldn't.
It's just concrete. There used to be a pipe coming through there for sure.
Right? Is that one? I
Yeah.
thought it just crumbled away.
No.
I don't know. Yeah, this place is crazy. It's amazing it's still up, but it's kind of crumbling apart, and I guess people live here and squat here right now.
I haven't seen any
No?
place of anyone.
There's a lot of trash around. But
There's trash and people walk through here, but I don't see any what you would call
crazy
where
this is
someone's
all-
actually living here.
Yeah, it's crazy that this is all just left here, left behind. There's so much steel.
It used to be some kind of a conveyor to pick up.
It's above this is like the chimney inside though, isn't it? Like where the stove was? Or the hole?
Yeah, but you can see the conveyor system
Yeah.
with the scoops.
Right.
So something was dumped in here and then that would run across and pick it up.
Right.
Whatever it was.
Yeah. This definitely would have been well fenced off in the States. It's kind of crazy. But, wow. You gotta be careful where you step.
It's all very interesting. Like these are all hoppers. So you used to get the ore up into the top somehow through a conveyor system of some sort.
They're all what? All these are what?
Hoppers. So you can actually drop stuff into a cart or wheelbarrow and then, because you could open the flap and then
Right.
stuff would come out of it. It's all very interesting. Same thing with this one, because there's this.
Oh, yeah.
Here, just shoots come out. There's another, the other pipe coming down. So it's very interesting place. Definitely missing a lot of parts.
Yeah, it's missing a few parts, I would say. It's all flexy everywhere.
No, not like that over there. There's no support underneath us.
Oh, yeah.
They just go right across. But it looks like that used to be the old hoppers. And then they built all of these on top. Amazing. People can actually see how big it is.
Be careful going over there. I was nervous to walk over there. So what'd you call it? It's a what?
It's like a rock tumbler.
What does that mean?
To break up rock, to clean it up.
Oh, that makes sense. Rock tumble. Look at these conveyors.
Uh-huh. Move stuff all the way to the top.
There's so many cool pieces in here.
Yeah, there are. This is like a transmission type thing. That's part of it there.
Yeah,
Used to drive probably a wheel.
it's much bigger than our gears in our boat.
Probably drove a wheel to move material around. But this back here was all fire. You can see the top.
Yeah.
They had a big fire here. That would have been fun to put out.
Yeah, it really amazes me that like all this stuff is still here. Like even these giant nails and the bolts that are in the wood. There's so much steel just laying around, like all the pieces that made everything go here, still here. But just amazing like that they brought all this wood in because you can't get this wood here.
Right. This was all brought in from somewhere else.
Like there's a lot of it. Like can you imagine?
And just the weight of all this wood.
That's what I was thinking. Like on a ship, could you imagine bringing all this in?
Well, but just to
Put it up?
put it up, lift it. I mean, European industrialization.
And no bars to hold you up. Well, I guess it kind of rusted off a little bit. Or burnt off. This is crazy. It's still here. Like all of this. So cool. Takes you back in time.
Yep. Look at this. This is all the old ore that they've left behind in the hoppers when they shut it down. A lot of copper content in it. It's all in there.
Yeah.
It's like that good chance for this to place at one time.
It's like the size of everything. Like you standing next to it, it's like it makes you look so tiny.
These pipes are huge.
When you hear things creaking, it's time to leave, I think. The winds are pretty big, and this above us is going moving a little bit. All right, so today, or this morning, it's a beautiful day outside, and we've had a lovely time here in Santa Rosalia. But today is our last day, and we're just doing some things. We refilled our diesel jugs, and Ruri is actually helping our friends out right now with his nav lights. So while Ruri's doing that, and before I go get some ice cream, I decided to empty out the fridge and clean it out. So one of the things we have to do on the boat, you know, every once in a while, is defrost our freezer, because it builds up ice with all the condensation. And just like at home, it's really good just to give your fridge a good deep clean. So currently all the items are on the counter right now in the shade as it's so hot outside. And I just gave it a quick wipe down, but I gotta give it a good clean inside there. And I have to wait for all this ice to defrost off the freezer. So turn the fridge off and open it up, and hopefully I can use my handy dandy ice picker when it gets a little bit warmer in there and get all that ice off. But yeah, it's just one of the things you have to do on the boat, right? Defrost the freezer, because it just builds up ice and more ice and more ice, and it doesn't work as efficiently. So anyway, that's my project right now. The glories of living on a boat. So nice when it does that. Alright, so gave her a nice deep clean, and now she's ready to put everything back in. Gotta turn her on, let her cool down a bit, and yep, all done. Yeah, a whole lot better than she was.
Beep, 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 beep.
Hello. Is it all fixed?
Well, yeah, we had to go to the auto shop there
Oh yeah.
to go get a light bulb, except they only had the car tail light bulbs that had that configuration.
Yeah.
So normally with our bulbs, it's got the two terminals on the back.
Uh-huh.
One's a negative, one's a positive. With these car bulbs, because they're for like a brake light and a turn signal,
Yeah.
so they actually have double elements inside them.
Right, right.
So the actual body is the ground instead of the terminal on the back.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I think so.
So the two terminals on the back actually take line wires. One makes it brighter, and one is the dimmer light. So when you put on the brakes, it's a brighter light to show you that you put on the brakes.
Gotcha. Right, I see what you're saying, yeah.
So to make that work, I had to take a line from the ground terminal and put it up into where the light slides up so that the body would be grounded.
So you kind of configured it to make it work for the...
Yeah, it's working now. But when he gets the right bulb, he can just remove the little piece of wire that I put there to create that, and it'll work the way it's supposed to.
Very good. Good job, baby. Well, I defrosted the fridge.
Huh?
I defrosted the fridge.
Oh, good.
Yes. Now we have nice.
It's a warm day for that.
Exactly. Perfect day for it. So, yeah, all done. What'd you get?
I got West, which is nuts. It's very nutty. It's got walnuts, almonds,
Ooh, that sounds good.
and of course the all-time favorite, the pistachio.
Yeah, Riri's favorite is pistachio. And I try to go for something different, but stuck to my old favorite coffee. Couldn't go any different, but got my ice cream, so I'm pretty happy. I don't know.
We find ourselves reluctant to say goodbye to this enchanting town. Every moment here has been a treasure. As sailors, we're used to the ebb and flow of tides, but the memories we've made in Santa Rosalia will remain anchored in our hearts forever. Till next time, cheers!